What up, gang? What up, ganger? Yeah, so just want to show y'all my setup. You know, it's FL Gang for life. I'm mining 2K on right now. But check it out. So, boom. First off, you know, the main place, whatever. This one right here. What is it? M2 MacBook Pro. Only problem was I got the cheap ass one at Cons, which is the base model. And I have behind it, that's an M1 MacBook Air. On that one, I got the upgraded RAM. So I felt like the difference on that one was it just handled plugins a lot better, honestly. And there wasn't, more RAM. Don't ever get the 8 GB RAM, whatever. Because now on this one, surprisingly enough, I can still cook up, I can still make music, but I cannot update to the next OS operating system, which is retarded. So I'm just here stuck in whatever Sierra land. But anyways, can't go wrong with the Mac because it handles everything you push to it. It's amazing, especially when you get more RAM. All right, that's the home base, I guess. And then next, you know, you got your interface. Boom. Interface is a Scarlett OG God, but the latest gen 4i4. And honestly, I recommend the 4i4 because as you grow as a producer, you want more outlets. You want to be able to plug in the headphone amp. Voila. You want to be able to run two monitor setup, some trash ass KRKs, but then you got your main ones, the GOATED HS8s. But yes, the 4i4 is everything you really need as a producer, I think, in my opinion. Because you're going to eventually get to that point. Don't waste the money until you get to that point. Because I want to say this was about 300, like 300 something. Like right under 350, basically. Only thing I wish was the one that's a little bit more, the 4i something else. It had the 2 outlets for the headphones. But on this one, I have the headphones running to the headphone amp. So whatever I'm playing through that output 1 will be amplified through my headphone amp. So that's really dope. Because I'm going to show you my headphone setup in a little bit too. Alright, so boom. Yep, so it's FL Studio for sure. And then of course I had to get the FL49 key. I have 37 as well. Both are amazing. You know, the go-to is the note repeat, the scale, block. Only thing I would say is like, man, is the keyboard feel. It's just kind of ass, honestly. Even though it's full size, it's just, you know, they're not weighted or anything. Not semi-weighted or nothing. The velocity plays kind of like give or take. It is what it is. I got that next to the Akai Fire, which usually is pretty amazing. But sometimes I'll alternate with the NPK, which is somewhere down here. Just to see the pad, just to feel the pad sometimes. But sometimes I like playing the 808s, you know, on the keys. And yeah, so with the monitor setup, I have the HS8s, amazing, flat, clear, nothing is freaking, you know, colored. That's why I needed a second outlet to just hear something more punchy in a sense. But I only put these KRKs here because I have the Atom T5Es as well, which I should have put here, but I ain't know looking for that cable that those need, so I just put these here for now. And with the FOCUSRiTE app, I just tune it down a little bit. You get to control them through the app since you're running the Yamahas on the output on this knob, whatever, on that knob. But with all that, I have that all hooked up. Well, I guess only the first one will be hooked up to a KRK sub, just down here. You see it? Boom. It's shit in the way, huh? There you go. It's a 10-inch sub. Barely even on, and it's just loud as hell, so, you know, barely have it on because it's just gonna, you know, reflect everywhere. But definitely a must need in a producer environment where you're making, you know, trap, rap, hip-hop music. I mean, it's just amazing. It saves you a lot of trips to the car, you know, and see what's going down in the low end. And yeah, I recommend a setup something like this Oh, my bad. My headphones. Headphones are crucial. I believe so. Open back and close back. So, boom. Fuck, the whole kind of dark. Let me see. But well, anyways, let me just pick them up. Hold on. Got the Sennheisers. Amazing. 650s. You can get them for cheap on eBay, on Amazon. And they're a must, man. They're very clear. It's almost like having a monitor set up open back in your ears. So the bass would be amazing, obviously, but it's going to be flat, you know, what you expect from what you're hearing, not from what you're turning up over here, you know. So that's amazing to have. Secondly is the Audio-Tech M50X. Amazing. Wish I had a Bluetooth pair. But these are the go-tos, man. They're comfy, closed back. Everything is solid to right where it should be. People complain about the bass in this, that it's not punchy enough. Well, why would you even want that anyways? You're trying to mix, right? I mean, come on. But boom. Both of that set up together is amazing. Besides that, I got these, which I recommend for anybody making, you know, heavy 808 music, are these V Modas. Found them at Guitar Center. But they're like stupid bassy. Really amazing. Really punchy. Really vibe out on these. Of course, you're not going to get a good mix in these. That's not what it's there for. But I do recommend you try these out. These are amazing. VM Moda something. Like 100 something. Oh, right here. Boom. 100X? Can't even see that, my bad. Yeah. Besides that, I just got some cheap ass, another pair of cheap ass open bag Sennheisers. Just to hear the fuck of it. I got these like $30 or some shit on Amazon. I mean, motherfucking offer up. Just to hear some. Nothing crazy. You want as many references as possible. And yeah, man. This is the spaceship right here. Got everything you need.